Alright, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Millennium Dawn, modded playthrough of Greece. We are consolidating territory and building up our economy. Last time we did finish up a couple factories and industry, but our build order is all messed up, so we're going to go ahead and get all that settled. We're going to start working on Tunisian autonomy, so we'll see how that fight goes. If we need to, we can suppress subjects. The other thing we have going on are 5 days remaining of $1.5 billion in expenses for small businesses. Those are going to run out. So we'll be doing pretty well after that, hopefully. I don't know why this dude looks like Ted Cruz from afar, like his portrait, but Alejandros Marinos, or is it Alexandros? I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but in any case, he is getting good intel on Algeria. He also flipped an agent. So we do have that going for us as well. Looks like Syria is having stuff happen. Who is aligned with this party? If a war deck. Oh, so this is a free Syria. And Israel is guaranteeing. Yeah, lovely. So I couldn't even do anything unless I was willing to fight the US. That's right. Saudi Arabia? Oman, Iran. Iran is? Did I read that right? This would never happen. There's literally no chance in the world that that would happen in real life. They have an equal pact. That's insane. 3 years early research. You save 2 days. I love that it's calculating the days saved. That's hilarious. All right, what else do we have? 3 years to get 5 years early spy sets. Same deal with orbital launch vehicles. We can't research jets. This unlocks stealth experiments, which we really will need whenever we do get aerospace stuff. So let's get that early. We'll come back to some of the other things as some of these bonuses roll out for us. And then, yeah, about 130 days on the OLEVs. OLVs. Okay. Check the autonomy game. So even with just whatever minuscule amount of production we're throwing at this, it is dropping. That's good. That's functional. How long on I guess I'll pay this back. Yeah, and our interest on debt is actually almost negligible now. So I think that's in 16 years a pretty good turnaround. From having what, a a starting interest rate at like 9% or something crazy. Or maybe that was what I just led us to. I don't really remember. It's been too many days. It's been like 2 weeks almost, maybe 10 days. Pretty good. If you've lasted this long in the series, that's incredible. Uh $1 billion a week. Yeah, not looking great though. Could go ahead and start lowering our tax rate. That might be the more beneficial thing. I either need to bump our army up so that I get more manpower, or I need to lower our tax rate. Maybe both. That hurting stability is not, our stability is so high it doesn't matter. Let me bump this down. See if we get, yeah, so we did get a factory freed up from just doing that. It'll also help our GDP growth to a minuscule amount. And then where would I guess I could see it here. So we do have pretty good compliance. I'm not terribly worried about manpower. How much is this? 3.7. So it's 800 million, a little more. So if I save up money, do foreign investment, we should get there. Because all that's at max. Yeah, so foreign investment is going to be our path forward, especially since we're president of the central bank. Take advantage of our advantages. We have 0 projects active too. And then what are we looking at here for intel? They do have tanks. I don't know if it would tell us what they actually are made from, like year. They have a very significant air force actually. They have a lot of air force. They have CAS up to 160. 20 multi-role that can switch. 51 pure, so they have one, and then they have strike fighters for more CAS, and then scout planes. So they do have significant air units. They have about 100 fighters. That's pretty even with us, actually. I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say that if we got our anti-tank weapons up, we would not struggle. Yeah, in Benghazi, we can go ahead and do that fairly quick here. Keep combating foreign influence as we push forward. All right, that was perfect. Definitely want military intel, but Getting that next agent slot is huge. Yeah, it's Greece. Or sorry, not Greece. It's Germany. I saw G and just went to what we're playing in my brain. That was wild. Oh, I lost all that money. All right, I'm gonna take another 100 out, and we're gonna invest this. Our interest rate's low enough. Well, I say that. What about Morocco? Morocco wants roads. I want roads for Morocco. Oh yeah, I don't have the money for that one down. Perfect. As we are getting all our vehicles, our military industry set up. Looks like that was a pretty good loan. Yeah, we were able to increase our international investment income by 100 million a week. And kind of keep our debt from growing more, but see if I can bump it up or if it'll crash or something. Hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, so these are light metal. The anti-tank equipment is what's going to kill us because of the tech metal requirement. Looks like we got Saudi Arabia attacking Iran, even though they were guaranteeing each other's independence, right? Like that was what was there. Like I think I saw that. Pretty sure I saw that. Wasn't going crazy. All right, so we got one dude not in a division, so that's just a manpower issue. All right, we're gonna border up with the pheasant here. Our airborne infantry are going to meet up back at our airfield here. I am going to increase the size of our airborne infantry. I think that's the play. We're just going to add an operative. And this will be 2016. Also need to train 3 replacements. And that's going to be manpower, huh? And I don't think these elite forces are making any gains. Gains mastery from a specific set of units, all airborne. Well, what are these? They're very much airborne units. I don't know what to say. I don't know. Seems broke. Seems disappointingly broke. Have them training. All of them need to be training. How did we lose money? Like, I don't know what I did to deserve the loss of money. Yeah, so we'll get our first aeronautics research facility by December, well, January 1st of 2017, effectively. Really don't need all that political power, but we're going to keep stacking it. What do you have to be? And here you just have to be president of the European Federation. Pass the EU Council. Let's check the EU Council. President. I don't see that. Let's see down here. Federalization. United States of Europe. Um, I don't see. Oh, well, our guy got captured right away. What a winner. I mean, he'd been over there for a while, though. Gotta send this guy in. Can't rescue himself, unfortunately. He should be able to, but he can't. All right. Get that going. Oh, cool. We did finish Launch our satellites real quick. Yeah, we're getting pretty good. It's a quarter meter of accuracy. All right, let's see. Who wants investments? 22 billion. Really, it would be better if they integrated Macedonia at this point. That way we just get it all when we capture Bulgaria. So I think it considers it that way anyway. But it's not worth the risk. What are we looking at from a military standpoint? We are getting attrition damage here because of the desert. We have enough units to have 2 in every slot. Well, we do need some sort of infrastructure to support. Let's check rail lines. There are 0. Absolutely 0. That is insanity. All right, let's cybersecurity set ourselves up here. We want the pheasant. We want Morocco. There's 0 chance I'm going into this fight with 0 rail lines. I'm insane, but I'm not that insane. That's literal madness. Like, what would we even be doing at that point? All right, so we have an attack helicopter frame. We don't even have nose-mounted guns. Somehow have... Oh, from the... Yeah, I'll go ahead and just pay it down. And they're dying out here with no supplies. We do have a fair number of factories now. That's cool. We're up to 45% independence. Curious what our minor power. Yeah, so if we're at 0.3, we'd probably be what, like 0.6, 0.7, maybe 0.5 at the lowest, a 0.5%. Then we need 6.5%. What was that? Oh, we built it. That's what that was. That's Chrysos Simones, or I don't know. Simonids? Simonides? Simon. Oh god, look at the tech metal requirement. I forgot building planes requires technology. Makes sense. Not knocking the game for that. It just makes sense. The common sense answer. Alright, so we are going to start aerospace research for planes, so that's good. Let's see what our airfield situation is. Pretty terrible. Actually, as bad as it could be. Naval yards. Absolutely ineffective. Very good if you have an island. Very bad if you don't. I'm going to say we build off Crete a bunch of naval yards. And then I'm going to look at our military industrial complex, not vehicles. We don't really care about vehicles. This. I'm going to go ahead and invest heavily in our infantry. Oh, maybe I already have. Don't care about research. Definitely care about productivity. Funds gain. That's all right. So now we're getting to the good stuff. So I'd finish this 2 years, so I'd have 5 years with it before it should have been done. Sorry, 3 years. It's finished in 3 years, so I'll have like 3.5 years with it. $24 days. All right, and these guys are not doing what they need to, which is building intel networks. We don't run away. We move forward, guys. What is his? Oh, I guess he's a rank 6. So let's go offensive breakthrough with him too. Yeah, and they can have crazy amounts of troops under their command. You know what? I think we go hard. We're going to try and annex that territory as fast as possible. Yeah, the flying wing form is going to help immensely. Let's go ahead and get this, though. Yeah, we just need more infantry units overall. All right, we're wrapping this up right here. This is going to be the end of this episode as we've spent about a year consolidating. And it was spent. And we've got... We're almost to that first page. We're catching up, though. Territory-wise, we're on the cusp of it. Industry-wise, what are we at? 33. I'm gonna go pretty ham once we get this annexed. Once we annex Tunisia, I think we'll get a lot of population. I'm actually banking on us getting a lot of population. Yeah, because we'll get 10 million more pop. Hopefully. Hopefully that's how that works. They don't, like, leave. That'll basically double our population. If they have too much industry, it's going to be committed. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch everyone on the next episode, and y'all have a good one.